Look how they got y'all dressing. Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing?
What is you wearing first?
Y'all, Slim Thug is not holding back this time. The Houston legend just went off on the new wave of rappers, calling them out for looking zesty, rocking Birkin bags, and straight up moving like soccer moms. Yeah, he said it, and he didn't. Stop there. Slim even hinted that Lil Baby himself once tried something on him. Now the internet is absolutely losing its mind trying to connect the dots. At first, people thought Slim was just being old school and hating on new trends. But the tone? The way he said it? Nah, it sounded more like a warning. Like he was letting folks know that Baby's whole clean-cut image might not be what it seems. And honestly, when you start putting the pieces together, the thigh tattoos, the ripped shorts, the designer purses, and that viral hug with billionaire Mike Rubin at the white party, the timing feels a little too perfect. Even 50 Cent couldn't resist clowning the whole situation, posting memes and dropping slick comments that sent the internet into chaos. But here's what really hit different.
And why you got your legs all cocked up, tattooed like that, switching, walking off the stage? What's going on, man?
Slim made it clear he doesn't want to be in the same lane as that. He said he's staying in his folder and working on cars, hitting the gym, keeping it manly. The way he framed it, it's like he's putting Lil Baby and other rappers in a completely different category. One that's got nothing to do with respect or authenticity. To Slim, this new generation of artists is too focused on image and clout instead of real-life values. He even joked that some of these dudes spend more time picking outfits than writing bars. But underneath that humor, you could hear a real sense of frustration. Slim came up in a time when being a rapper meant surviving your environment, representing your hood, and earning respect through grind, not gossip. He said that now, half these rappers wouldn't even make it a day in the old scene. They too soft for this, he said, too busy chasing likes instead of loyalty.
Y'all turning all the way to girls. What the like even the girls know it. The girls look at y'all like girls. It's weird, bro. Like I don't know what happened. It's crazy.
And that's where people started connecting the dots, because Slim wasn't naming names, but everybody knew who he was talking about. Fans instantly picked up on the hints and pointed straight at Lil Baby. Why? Because Baby's been slowly sliding deeper and deeper into that fashion-first, street-second lane, and Slim's rant felt way too specific to be random. Slim even joked that some of these rappers out here look like soccer moms walking around with designer purses like they're headed to a PTA meeting. That one line had the internet on fire, because the first image that popped into everyone's head? Lil Baby, pulling up in designer shorts, colorful sneakers, and flashy fits that don't exactly scream street legend. And this is where things really started to shift. For years, Baby had built his brand on being smart, clean, and strategic. He told people straight up he didn't have tattoos, not because he was scared, but because he didn't want to be stereotyped as a gangster. That decision made him stand out in a game full of face tats and ink sleeves. It was like saying, yeah, I'm from the streets, but I'm thinking long term. But now? That image is getting blurry. Suddenly, Baby's out here debuting thigh tattoos. Not small ones either, big pieces that were clearly meant to be seen. And the way he showed them off had fans talking even louder. Instead of casually posting a pic, he hit the stage in ripped up denim shorts that left nothing to the imagination. Cameras zoomed in. Social media exploded, and what used to be quiet admiration turned into loud confusion. Was this evolution, or was Lil Baby chasing an image that didn't fit him anymore?
Yo, man, shit. You feel me? We ain't influenced by nothing else. Work on old schools all day. That's why I can't relate to you weirdos. Not putting on no purse. What are you talking about?
Fans instantly noticed it. And I mean, who wouldn't? The internet wasted zero time turning that outfit into a full-blown debate. One person commented, "Wearing them shorts just to show your tats is as goofy as that other rapper walking sideways just to show his red bottoms." And honestly, that's exactly how it came across, the forced. Like he wanted the focus on his legs instead of the lyrics. Another fan went even harder, writing, "I called it when he first came out. Why a man want to be a Lil Baby?" And that line went viral within hours. But just when people were roasting Baby for the shorts, the conversation took a sharp left turn. straight to billionaire Michael Rubin. Because see, it's not just about the clothes or even the sudden tattoos. It's about the company he keeps. For years, Rubin's become famous for hosting that all-white Hamptons party, a star-studded mix of rappers, athletes, and billionaires all mingling under the same roof. Everyone from Jay-Z to Drake's been there. But Baby's connection to Rubin looks different. He's not just another guest on the list. He's always front and center. The tight hugs, the inside jokes, the constant photos side by side, and fans started piecing it together. Every year, Baby's at the party, always in the front row, always right next to Rubin, dressed in coordinated fits like they planned it. The optics got people whispering.
Michael Rubin, and you know, he's a friendly dude. He like to hug and shit like that. When they see you hug, well, Michael Rubin hugging you think that
Michael Rubin
has an impact?
Michael Rubin was never hugging me. You know what I'm saying? I was dapping Kuzman up, and Mike happy to see me. He ran over there, and we started like wrestling, like touching it. And a picture, Mike, one of my real good friends, we had a party with goddamn 200-300 people. There's nothing weird could go on with all these people in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get on the internet and go back and forth, you know, yeah, I told him, man, that's a crazy looking picture, you know what I'm saying?
So after Slim's zesty talk, fans started piecing things together. They went back to the footage, Baby Short's performance, the thigh tattoos, and then those cozy Rubin photos, and the storyline practically started writing itself. To them, Lil Baby wasn't just chasing fashion anymore. He was chasing billionaire approval. And when that narrative started bubbling, things exploded the moment one particular photo went viral. Now, if there's one thing we all know about 50 Cent, it's that he's never gonna stay quiet when something looks off. So when that photo of Lil Baby hugged up at Michael Rubin's white party hit the blogs, 50 wasted no time jumping in. He reposted it on Instagram and said, "See, this is why I don't go to No Party Puffy and them. What the f is going on here?" Then he doubled down, telling the guys in the pic to get the fatwa off my young nen oe. And y'all already know, once 50 puts his stamp on something, it's not just gossip anymore. It becomes news. The comments under his post went crazy. Fans were eating it up, writing things like, 50 been knew what was up, and Diddy a peep. 50 said what we all thinking. The shade was loud, and the internet made sure it echoed. What made it worse was the way 50 worded it. My young Noe.
A Prada bag because he proud of me. Full of honey buns. With a honey bun. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit done got serious, man. You hear me, man? I'm on the ground with a honey bun and a honey bun. You got two rich in man? Two rich in one day, man.
And he proud of you.
Hey, he brought me Prada bag because he proud of me, man. You proud of his
Proud of you.
Fans have joked for years that Lil Baby and James Harden's friendship looks a little too close. So when a video surfaced online that allegedly showed Lil Baby in an intimate act with another man, the internet completely lost it. Timelines blew up, group chats lit up, and Baby's name was trending within minutes. The wild part? Some people swore that the second man in the clip looked exactly like James Harden. The memes flew instantly. People were posting screenshots, zoomed-in clips, and comparisons side by side. TikTok detectives started breaking it down frame by frame like it was a Zapruder film. It was chaos. Of course, Lil Baby tried to shut it down immediately. He jumped on Instagram and called the whole thing sick clickbait. He said, "Y'all gotta stop using my name and likeness when y'all get bored. Ain't no mystery in my history on no level." He made it crystal clear that he wasn't the man in that video. But if you know the internet, you know once something like that spreads, the damage is already done. Between the shorts, the Rubin photos, and now this alleged tape linked to Harden, the zesty narrative around Baby just got louder and harder to shake. What's interesting is how quiet the rap scene stayed. Normally, rappers are quick to jump on a trend, even if it's messy. But this time, crickets. Nobody defended him. Nobody joked too loud either. Because honestly, there's a reason for it.
Beyonce should have said, "Who run the world? Gays." Because they everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully so speaking, man. Do you. It's a free country. Be gay. You can, do that. Game don't have a problem with gay people. Game has a problem with people that are pretending not to be gay, but that are
And just because the industry isn't out here tweeting "Free Lil Baby" from the rumors, doesn't mean they're not backing him behind the scenes. You better believe some of his closest people, guys like James Harden, Gunna, or even a few Atlanta OGs, are probably consoling him off camera, checking in quietly, making sure he's holding it together. But that support stays private because public silence protects everyone's brand. In today's rap climate, saying the wrong thing can turn you into the next meme in seconds. These rappers know the internet is ruthless. If they jump online defending Baby too hard, people will dissect every word. Body language, tone, emoji, everything. Too defensive? Looks suspicious. Too jokey? Looks like they don't care. So the safest play is silence. Act unbothered, move in the shadows, and wait for the algorithm to find a new target. And honestly, this isn't new. Hip-hop has always had this prove your masculinity code. One misstep and the culture starts whispering. Remember when Nicki Minaj went live clowning with Soulja Boy talking about undercover brothers? The internet ran with that for weeks. That's the kind of energy that keeps rappers terrified of even appearing supportive when rumors like this hit. It's all about survival. You keep your distance, let time do the cleanup, and hope your name never trends next to the word sus.
There's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry.
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay.
And honestly, this isn't new. Every time a rapper gets caught up in any kind of scandal, whether it's cheating rumors, arrests, or even whispers about their sexuality, the industry suddenly goes silent. Everyone plays the wait-and-see game. They let the dust settle before deciding which side to stand on. But that silence, it speaks volumes. It makes Baby's situation look even more real, like even his peers aren't sure what to believe. Now let's be real for a second. Not everything people say about Lil Baby comes from a place of concern. Some of it is just plain jealousy. The man went from trapping in Atlanta to sitting courtside with billionaires. That kind of rise makes a lot of folks uncomfortable. So when Slim Thug starts talking about real men and throwing shade about fashion and Birkin bags, it might not be about morals. It might just be about envy. Slim sees the new generation shining, living different, dressing different, and getting way more attention. That frustration turns into subtle shots disguised as old school advice. And Slim wouldn't be the first one either. Remember Blueface? His whole back and forth with Baby had nothing to do with music. It was all about jealousy and a woman. Blueface went live multiple times, claiming Baby was texting Chrissy and Rock, trying to check in on her while pretending to be just a friend. The whole thing spiraled fast. But it showed one thing clearly. When Baby's name comes up, people lose their cool, especially when women are involved. Because in this game, attention equals power. And right now, Baby still has both, no matter how loud the hate gets.
Chip chat, these is fire though, but these is fire. Yo, bro, I'm on, but these taste fire, but nah, Lil Baby, I want to smoke with you. These shits, look, bro, you got the hot chip.
And then you've got guys like Jim Jones, who once openly admitted he was jealous of Made back in the day. That kind of honesty is rare in hip-hop. Most rappers would never say that out loud. But Jim kept it real. He talked about how seeing Make win before him, get the big records, the fame, and the respect, it stung. Because jealousy is part of this culture. It always has been. And when it comes to Lil Baby, even though no rapper has ever outright said they're jealous of him, you can feel it in the way they talk. The side comments, the jokes about fashion, the interviews that sound more like warnings than opinions. It's all subtle, but it's there. The truth is, Baby's success makes him an easy target. He's young, rich, and connected to everyone that matters. Billionaires, NBA stars, industry gatekeepers. That kind of influence doesn't just happen without ruffling feathers. And when you add his consistent chart-topping records and brand deals on top of that, the envy only grows louder behind closed doors. And if you still think jealousy doesn't play a role in hip-hop, just listen to Jim Jones himself. The man practically spelled it out during his interview, talking about how competition in this game turns admiration into quiet resentment. Because that's what the rap game really runs on. Not just money, not just clout, but ego. And when someone like Baby wins too much too fast, that ego energy flips real quick from respect to rivalry.
Nah, Lil Baby, you gotta stop. I tried these fucking chips again. Nah, Lil Baby, you gotta stop. Nah, I want to smoke with Lil Baby. Look, bro, that is sweat, bro. What's up with that?
The truth is, jealousy and silence make a dangerous mix. One rapper throwing shots, another one clowning, and the rest staying quiet leaves Baby standing in the middle of the fire with no cover. And that's when things can spiral. Because if the rumors don't break him, the pressure to respond just might. See, silence from the industry doesn't always mean support. Sometimes it feels like abandonment. The longer people stay quiet, the louder the internet gets. Every meme, every edited clip, every whisper starts to sound like confirmation. And when you're a public figure like Lil Baby, that silence can start to mess with your head. You start wondering who's really in your corner, who's laughing behind your back, who's waiting for your next move, not to help you, but to see if you fall. And that's when the game turns cold. Not from hate, but from hesitation.